Hi everyone, welcome to class. I'm Miss Faust. Today is day 2 of note-taking. We're going to discuss 3 more major literary elements. So please be sure to take out your notes from last class period or to take out a fresh sheet of paper and a pen or pencil in order to take notes today. Are you ready? I am. Let's start right behind me. Okay, so day 2, literary elements. Remember, that is the title of your notes. So be sure you've got that at the top. I need to go back to one element. We had setting, correct? And then we had theme. There's one thing I want to add to theme. When you come up with a theme, such as friendship is important, for example, that's great. It really is. You have a sentence, a complete sentence. You're not just giving me friendship. That's wonderful. However, you need to be able to support that statement. So you need to be able to go back into the book, the novel, into the play, the poem, and come up with pieces of evidence that prove that statement. If you can't do that, if for instance you just pick up the word friendship here and friendship there, but it doesn't come to friendship is important in life, for example, then it's not a theme. Make sure you understand it. Don't try to stretch it to fit the poem and so on and so on. It's not a theme. Start again. So that's what I mean with support. Okay, now that we got that taken care of, let's go down to character. Woo! Yes, character. Those are the people. Miss Faust, I'm a character here. Yes, indeed. Ooh, 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 ooh. Mr. Bear is a character in a story. Yes, indeed. Animals. Objects. So this marker here could actually start talking. Wouldn't that be amazing? However, maybe not, but Scarecrow here. That's an object. Scarecrow might talk. I sure can talk. See, I told you. So remember, not only people like Miss Faust, but a bear and a scarecrow could be characters in stories. Now that we got that taken care of, let's move on. We have what we call the major / main. Either one of those, same thing. Sometimes I say main character, sometimes I say major. Oh, make sure, please make sure. See, I'm coming really close. Make sure you got your notes going. Make sure you got those notes. There might be a test. Okay, character. Major / main versus minor. When we think of the major character, it's the important character. In a story with animals, Mr. Bear here, or actually Newbie, Mr. Newbie, might be the major character. Okay? The focus is on him. What's he going to do today? What's he going to eat? Who is he going to visit? And is he going to answer the telephone? Uh-oh. He's developed. We know that he can be really grouchy if he doesn't have a breakfast in the morning. Say, hi! Hi. I said he was grouchy. He didn't have his breakfast. Okay? He might be very hardworking, loves to work in his yard. Okay? So we know things about him. We know what his personality is, what he likes, what he doesn't like, what his strengths are, what his weaknesses are. That's what we mean with a major character. Do you understand? That's a major character. One who is developed. That's what we mean by that. That character is developed. We know everything. Now, your minor character, there's very little focus. Sorry, Scarecrow. We don't know much about you. Okay, very little focus. Not developed. All we know about Scarecrow is he really would like a friend. Right? Yes. That's it. We don't know anything else. So he's not developed. And therefore, he's a minor character, one we don't really focus on. Any questions with that? Okay. Moving right along. Up to plot. The key elements of plot we're going to talk about in one moment. Because the plot is what? Action. Think about what happened. It's the action. The action. What is happening in the story, in the novel, even in a poem, in the play. It's the action. And there are elements that make up that plot, that action. And the two key ones are conflict and climax. Okay? In order to have a story, we need to have a conflict. We need to have a problem. And Newbie and Scarecrow, yeah, they have a problem. Newbie scares Scarecrow. Because of what? Because he's so big. Scarecrow's so small. And he's scared. That's the conflict. Okay? So yes, there's a problem. It could be between two people fighting over a beret. Could be a person in the jungle going, oh my gosh, I think I hear some ferocious animals. It could be the person fighting within himself. Should I do it or shouldn't I? I know it's right. I know it's wrong. What do I do? Okay. It could be a person fighting with the neighborhood. He wants to do a good deed. The neighborhood says, no, you're not doing it. You're not opening up a homeless shelter in this neighborhood. Okay? Those are conflicts. Those are problems. Okay? So think about that. Think about man versus man, society, okay, nature, self. Each and every one of these has man versus in front. Okay. Your climax. That's where we get excited. The conflict, gets us closer and closer to the high point of this story. At the high point, we discover that Newbie and Mr. Scarecrow, they're starting to deal with their problem. Newbie makes sure that Scarecrow realizes just because he's so big doesn't mean he's mean. He's a wonderful cuddly bear. Ooh, look. Okay. It's the point that you get excited about. And quite often, stories may even end right there. Where you sit there and you go, did they solve the problem? Because you never know. Maybe the writer wants to do a next story with those same characters, a continuation. Think about movies. There's a first movie, then there's a second and third, and you're going, oh my gosh. It's always leave the audience, leave the reader at that high point where they're going, is it going to happen? Is he going to make it? Is he going to solve the mystery? The high point. Exciting. Questions? No? Okay. Woo, one more. Point of view. This is the angle or the perspective from which the writer writes. The writer can write from first person, second, or third person. There are your pronouns. Check your readings. Look for those pronouns and start thinking, first, second, and third. Your first person will be in I form. Doesn't mean it's the writer. He just likes to use I. That's the angle he wants to write from. Second person would be you. Doesn't mean he's talking about you, that you need to iron the shirt. Again, the angle he chooses. This is the one most writers love. You don't find too many in the you category. Not too many writers use you, especially novelists. Okay? Third person, he, she, it, and plural, they. Heavy duty third person usage. Okay? So writers love to come from this angle. That would be as in if for instance, there's a door right here. It's got a window. And on the other side of that door are all the students. And I'm looking in. So she sees students taking notes. She sees students talking with the teacher. That's what this is, the third person point of view. One person on the outside looking in. Out, in. Okay. Any questions? No? None whatsoever? If you have any, you know where to direct them. Here's your assignment. This is going to be a little bit of a work on your part, but I want you to learn 10 other literary elements. They are not the major ones, but I want you to be aware of them. A few of them you already know. So if I ever say simile, you go, oh, I got it. If I ever say to you tone, you'll go, oh, yeah, I looked that one up. I know what it is. Okay, right over here, I need you, make sure, you might want to start writing now, or you put a pause to the video, or just keep watching the video over and over to get these. But I'll read them to you. There's 10 words. Tone, mood, irony, foreshadowing, allusion, allusion with an A, not illusion. Imagery, symbolism, simile, metaphor, personification. These are elements that pop up quite often, more so than assonance in poetry or consonants and so on and so on and so on. Okay? All right, or oxymoron even, for that matter. So these are 10 words that you may find. I might even say to you, what illusion is this writer using? Does that make sense? Okay, it's not going to make sense to you unless you know what illusion means. So I need you, for your assignment today, and this is due tomorrow. No, take that back. Due today. Sorry, got you excited, didn't I? It is due today. Okay, and for tomorrow, who knows what we're going to do. Okay, due today. As soon as you get it done, get it out there. I need you to define them. Do you understand? You will need to look them up. Check that dictionary. Remember, the dictionary has all those wonderful definitions? Or you might even know what simile is, and you write it down. But check the dictionary just in case. And again, I made that faux pas. I got excited. It is due today. So send it to me right away. Again, my characters are happy. They've gotten over their conflict. They're happy, happy people, and they wish you a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.